Got a good connection. Finally. All right, you can send them in.
Sending in the pupper.
Hey, Grits. Hey, Grits, how are you? Hey, buddy, how are you? Hop up. Hop up. Yeah. How are you, buddy boy?
He's a good boy. Peace out, Browns.
You get on the camera. What? You feeling good? Yeah? You healthy and happy?
Well, I mean, probably you should be inhaling the smoke.
I'm not smoking. I haven't started smoking yet. All right, send an Admiral.
You should probably stop.
Thank you, Gavin. I should probably stop, he says.
Yes, you should probably stop.
Thank you. Thank you, Gavin. Admiral. Admiral. No, not you. I already saw you. No, not you. I want Admiral. Ouch. Ow. Go. You're a good boy, I know, but I wasn't calling you. I don't want the cat. I don't want the cat.
You have to be burdened with the baddiness of this bad cat.
The cat's fine. He didn't get in any trouble yesterday, but okay, here he is. Here he is, just on camera.
He's just a big ball of... Ah!
You're on camera.
Oh, sorry.
He's a good boy. You know what I've discovered that he likes? He likes cat bongos. If you play him like a bongo. Hey, stop it. Okay, all right. You wanna go?
Oh,
Here, take him. He's getting antsy. Take him with you.
No, do not burden me with this horror of nature.
Take the cat. Thank you.
Why do you have an Xbox control ball? Ah!
Oh, there he goes.
There goes the Seffi.
It's a little chaotic in the Oxhorn household. All right, we're done. Thank you. Go ahead and close my door. Could you knock it over the stuff?
Oh.
All right, take the cat with you.
Puppy.
All right.
Have a good show.
Thank you. And take the dog. He wants to go. All right, close my door, please.
Peace out, Braskies.
Okay. So there you go. Oh, now there's cat hair flying all over the place. Well, I would have shown you Admiral is in good health, but he's still shy when it comes to the camera, and he didn't want to come on camera. He doesn't like coming into my office. Reed Smith is on Facebook. Good to see you, Reed Smith. Skittle Kittle SMF is on Twitch. Good to see you, Smittle Kittle. Sorry if I'm butchering your name. But it's good to be back. Looks like my internet connection is solid, which hopefully means we're going to have a great broadcast today. So, yeah, I missed my broadcast yesterday. The reason for that, I tweeted out, is because my dogs got sick. As you can see, they're healthy now, which is why I showed them off. But do you want the story? Do you want the full story and why it took my entire day yesterday? Well, I'm happy to share with you after I light my cigar now that the animals and the children are out of my office. Stop listening at the door. Hey, go get ready for bed. It's almost your bedtime. God, I'm raising a sassy son. Go to bed. Go get ready for bed. He's yelling at me through the door. He knows I'm broadcasting. He wants to be on camera so bad. Biscuits Forever says, that's okay. We can't hear the cat hair. Yeah, you can't hear it. I can see it, and it's landing in my drink. Ah. All right, where's my lighter? Okay. So the story begins years ago with a family tradition. My brother and his children come to my house every Easter for a big Easter bash, right? And we decided long ago that he would take care of all of the Easter eggs and I would take care of all of the Easter baskets. Alt Grendel says, I have the world's worst thesaurus. Not only is it terrible, it's terrible. Did you mean terrible? As in terrible? But aren't all thesauruses terrible because they're made of paper? I guess I don't get it. It's terrible, but it's terrible. Not only is it terrible, but it's terrible. Are you talking about the is it contraction to it's? Listen, I'm in the middle of a story. I can't think about puns right now. So, God, there's cat hairs everywhere. Is it my beard? Oh. Anyway, so the tradition is that he takes care of all of the eggs and I take care of all of the baskets. Well, I could make a basket, but I've been busy. I was out of town, the computer, yada, yada, yada. So I decided to purchase a bunch of baskets online, a bunch of pre-made baskets. And let me tell you, when it comes to buying pre-made baskets online, they're all a scam because they fill them with popcorn. Popcorn is like the cheapest confectionery you can possibly make. It's the cheapest treat. You just pop some corn and maybe drizzle a little chocolate on it. It's insulting that they would sell these baskets filled with popcorn. It's Easter. I want them filled with chocolate and bunnies and, Peeps and stuff. So it took me forever, but I finally found a bunch of baskets that were actually filled with chocolate instead of popcorn and fruit. What kid wants popcorn and fruit in their Easter basket? It's ridiculous. So I had them delivered to my house. Now, I let my dogs play outside during the day. I have a nice fenced-in property, and I have a big box outside my door for deliveries, and it has a big label on it that says FedEx, Amazon, UPS, place packages here. And it's a big, huge container. It could have easily fit all of the Easter baskets. You can see where I'm going with this now, right? Yeah. The delivery driver put all of the baskets on my front porch, right next to the box. The big giant box that he could have put the baskets in. No, he put them on my front porch with my dogs outside. I come downstairs, I go outside, and I see that the dogs have gotten into one of the boxes and completely shredded the basket. There is wicker and paper and packaging and wrappers all over my front lawn. And all of the chocolate is gone. I made sure that each basket had a ton of chocolate because it's Easter and I wanted my kids to have chocolate. There were chocolate eggs. There was a dark chocolate bar, salted dark chocolate bar, which, if you know anything about dogs, like dark chocolate is 3 times more poisonous than milk chocolate, right? There were Peeps and there were chocolate covered bunnies. There were chocolate covered cookies and cookies with chocolate chips and dark chocolate chips. And like it was filled to the brim with chocolate. So I didn't know which dog ate what, and I also knew that I had to act quickly. So I pack the dogs into the back of my van, and I hightail it to the nearest dog emergency room. I'm out in the boonies. I'm in the middle of the woods. It wasn't close. It was at least a 30-minute drive. I get there, and I tell the doctors what's going on, and they immediately jump into action. They inject a medicine that causes the dogs to vomit. And Admiral, I took pictures and video of all of this because it was really impressive. Admiral, he vomits up. It took like 30 seconds for it to work. He vomits up this reasonable pile of chocolate-colored mashed potato. It had the consistency of mashed potato, but it was chocolate-covered. And yeah, it was like about that big, right? And so we got it out of his system, and then he wasn't feeling good, and he sat down and relaxed. Then they set down the mats, and they inject Grits, the dog you just met. And within 30 seconds, he looks up and projectile vomits this awful stream of chocolate liquid out, and it misses the mat entirely. But it doesn't stop. It doesn't stop. Admiral does this nice little vomit pile, and then he's done. But Grits is like, pleh, 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 all over the place, and he's missing the mats. And the nurses they drop what they're doing, and they race to the scene, and they're scrambling to get more mats on the ground while my dog is going, blah, 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 just vomiting this chocolate everywhere. I couldn't help it. I start cracking up. I pull out my phone. I'm recording the thing. I'm sitting there with Admiral, just laughing my head off because he's just, blah, 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 just chocolate, chocolate, chocolate everywhere. The doctors tell me they've never seen a dog vomit that much. It was just, they've never in their lives have they seen that much. And he's such a small dog too. Well, he's not a small dog. He's a medium-sized dog, but just, blah, just everywhere. And finally, he gets that out of his system, and he's confused. He doesn't know what went on, and so he kind of cowers by my legs, and he's like, what just happened to me? He had an otherworldly experience. And the doctors, we watched the dogs for a little while. We gave them water, and the doctor said that he thought Admiral was okay to go home because he only ate a little bit. But clearly, Grits is the one who got into the box and ate most of the chocolate. Like, it was an enormous amount of chocolate. And so he wanted to watch Grits for a while. And so I left Grits at the emergency room, and I waited for them to call me back. And while I was there, they gave him fluids, and they monitored his heart rate to make sure it wasn't palpitating too much, just to make sure that his body didn't absorb too much of the chocolate. The good thing about this story, if there is a silver lining to this story, is that I got them to the emergency room fast enough. There was another dog there at the hospital who was in a coma from the same thing. He had eaten some chocolate, and the owner just didn't notice it or didn't think it was a big deal and didn't react for 2 days. And by then, it's almost too late. Not every dog dies from eating chocolate. And if you only eat a little bit, the dog, if the dog only eats a little bit, it'll pass through and he might get diarrhea, but it's not going to be lethal. But apparently that dog ate a lot of chocolate and the owner didn't get to it in time. So that dog was in a coma, and the doctor told me that he didn't have really high hopes for him. But I got my dogs to the emergency room within like an hour and a half of them eating the chocolate, right? So I did it in enough time, and Admiral was fine. He came home. He didn't have any problems. The doctor calls me late last night, and he tells me that Grits' heart rate is fine, that he seems normal. And so I could pick him up. So I did, and I brought him home, and he's been okay. He's been a little lethargic today, but he has been eating, and he's been drinking. And as you saw, he jumped up, and he moved around. So he's okay. But, man, when I came back to the hospital to pick up Grits, there was a new rotation of nurses who were working there. And apparently his story had spread wide and far. And they had all said, oh, you missed it. The most vomit we've ever seen happened just a few moments ago. They were all telling tales of Grits, the dog who ate chocolate, and projectile vomited like out of some sort of horror movie, chocolate in every direction. It was those poor people had to clean it all up. I feel bad, but it was funny. It was bad. So, yeah, that was my Wednesday. I've got Scotch. Tonight's a Scotch night, everybody. I also have rum. Tonight's a rum night, everybody. Oh, God. So that's the story. Yeah, sorry I missed my broadcast yesterday, but I was a little busy. Hopefully they're going to be all right. Good to see everybody on the broadcast today. Good to see Reed Smith and Trevor on YouTube. Good to see Zombie Koala Cakes and James Arthur on Twitch. And of course, great to see all of the regulars and the members and the Patreon supporters on YouTube today. Nick Barnhouse, Wyoming Homesteader, Sean Fornango, Ant444, Alt Grendel, Pickles the Junkyard Cat, the Magic Q, Matt Rowland, and Julian Z comes in with a super chat. Yay, it's Ox. Hope your good boys are much better. What happened? And can't wait for more Lazaret. Yeah, well, that's the story. That's what happened. Chocolate and dogs don't mix. The doctor told me that Grits in particular had eaten so much chocolate that had we not induced vomiting, it's likely he would have died because it was just too much for a dog's body to handle. It's weird kind of being that close to like a life-death situation with one of your dogs and realizing that if you hadn't, done something, he'd be dead. And I feel so bad. I'm really mad at that delivery driver. Like, what else? I mean, I won't order chocolate on the internet anymore. Lesson learned there. But all he had to do was put the baskets in the box that I specifically set out for that purpose. And it was clearly labeled, and all the other delivery drivers figured it out. But this guy, the one time I need him to figure out for the safety of my dogs, just leaves chocolate in baskets on my doorstep with the dogs outside. Frustrating. Alt Grendel, you're going to have to explain to me your terrible joke. I didn't get it. Trouble Raven became a bronze ox. Thank you, Trouble Raven. Potato Man says, I know how I asked the question about if Nuka-Cola would ever be made, and I can say that my dad works with a soda distributor, and Nuka-Cola might be in a prototype stage in cans. Cannot confirm. Oh. Now, that is interesting, though it kind of defeats the purpose. Like, Nuka-Cola doesn't come in cans. It comes in bottles. There isn't a can of Nuka-Cola in the entire Fallout universe. Yeah, there are pull tabs in Fallout Tactics, which leads us to believe that juice, at least, was offered in can form, but Nuka-Cola always comes in bottles in all the Fallout games. So, well, I mean, I can't expect lore accuracy from somebody actually producing Nuka-Cola as a beverage. John M. says, Ox Daddy in the house. Thank you very much. John M. Unnecessary, but appreciated. Alt Grendel says, okay, try this one. A sandwich walks into a bar. The bartender says, sorry, we don't serve food here. All right. Yeah, okay, I get that one. That one makes a lot of sense because the sandwich walks into the bar and he's being served as food. Okay, I get it. Jake Ben says, good evening, Ox and all. Happy to be back for more Scotch and Smoke Rings. Thank you, Jake Benz. Good to see you again, my friend. Kara Arrow Smith says, hey, Ox, I cheated and got mine from Walmart. Maybe I should have done that too. This is the last time I think that I'm going to buy a pre-packaged basket of chocolates because they always find a way to gyp you. They put in the cheapest ingredients possible and then charge you an arm and a leg for presentation, right? I could have just gotten a little wicker basket at a Michael's and then gone to a grocery store and filled it up with tons of chocolate for $10 or something like that. And it would have been more than I got in the baskets that I bought that almost killed my dogs. Sean Fernando says, the people at the party begged Sam not to sing, but Sam sung anyway. Yes, Samsung is the name of a brand. Good on you, Troubled Raven. Thank you for that. Diamonds Lion FC says, hi, Oxhorn. Quick question. Did you live stream the Obra Dinn or did you play off stream when you recorded the footage? I played off stream when I recorded the footage. I never live streamed that game. It's one of those games where it's difficult to live stream because a lot of it would have been really trying to figure it out. It's a game you spend a lot of time going back and forth in your book and trying to connect the dots and taking notes, which isn't conducive to a good live stream. I don't think. So I did all of that offline and then produced my Obra Dinn series for YouTube. Rachel says, thank you for being a great dog dad. We love when dogs come in right away. PSA, if it's after hours and don't have access to an ER, use hydrogen peroxide, but still go to the vet the next day. That's a great PSA. Thank you, Rachel. Thankfully, the vet that was local to me, well, the emergency room that was local to me is open 24 hours. So I was lucky in that regard. Adam M says, don't worry, Ox, they went to college to learn how to clean that up. Yes, I suppose they did. All part of the job. Wandering Paladin says, hey, Oxhorn, what does a hamster have in common with a cigarette? They're harmless, unless you stick them in your mouth and light them on fire. Yeah, they both would be awful in your mouth and on fire. Matt Rowland says, well, Ox, considering your genre of games on Thursday nights, I think I speak for everyone when I see we would like to see that video of your dogs. It's on my phone. It's too gross. It's just black, brownish chocolate, lumpy vomit. And it's mucusy and just, no one wants to see that. I can't bring myself to show it off. Too gross. Robert Down says, any chance of Horizon when this is done? Horizon looks like a lot of fun, and I want to play it. It's not exactly a Scotch and Smoke Rings game, though. It's more of a regular stream day game, but I want to play it, and so I'll see if I can fit it into my schedule. Greg Williams says, what did the dishwasher say to the oven after a very busy day? Man, you've been on fire. I'm here all night, says Greg. And what is the secret behind the White Glove Society in Fallout New Vegas? Cannibalism. I mean, that's your answer to any secret society in a video game. It's going to be cannibalism. Yeah. Mike H says, thanks for all the good stuff, Ox. Looking forward to a great stream. Curious what other gaming IP you'd like seen done as a TV show in honor of the upcoming Fallout. Cheers, my friend. What? I don't know. If game to TV adaptations had a good track record of doing it the right way, then I'd probably, fire off a list. But as they don't, I think the safest bet would just to have them not be adapted for television, just ever. I'm hoping, I have high hopes for the Fallout show after everything that I've seen and everyone I've talked with. I've still got high hopes for the Fallout show, so I'm crossing my fingers and hoping for the best. Maybe if it does really well and they adapt the show correctly and they're respectful to the audience and faithful to the lore, then I might have hopes that they would adapt other games as well. Beaches says, what is the best filling in a chocolate? Looks like that's not a joke. That's an actual legitimate question because there's no follow-up there. Well, Beaches. I like nougat, caramel. Nougat and caramel are good fillings for chocolates. Chocolate is also a good filling for chocolate. You can't have too much chocolate with your chocolate. Stina says, hello, everyone. Glad to catch the Q&A for once. Happy Scotch and Smoke Rings. Thank you, Stina. Good to have you here. Jake Ben says, sorry for the long hiatus. The lady and I have been busy with work and buying our dream house in Kentucky. So it's Scotch for everyone on the house. Cheers. Well, thank you very much, Jake. Congratulations on the new house. That's amazing. I'm so happy for you. Cody Reagan says, what's up? What's up? What's up, Cody? Hope you're doing good. Sounds like you're having a good night so far. Levartation says, as a former vet tech, I've dealt with that a lot. I'm glad your dogs are okay now. I hope you have a great stream. I can't stay. I will stream later. No worries, Levartation. Thank you for stopping by. I also am grateful that the dogs are okay. Frustrated that this happened to begin with, but I'm glad that it looks like they're pulling through. Chininator says, and you being involved with the Fallout show? Like I said, I'm not involved with the Fallout show. I don't know how many times I have to say this. I mean, yes, I did eventually get invited to Texas to talk about it and to meet people involved and so on and so forth. But that doesn't mean that I'm involved in the production of the show. Marketing and production are two very different things. I have never been involved in the production of the show. I got a chance to meet some of the actors and talk with people involved. That's it. That's where it ends. So if it's bad, don't blame me. But if it's good, you know, we can all celebrate together. How about that? Robert Downs gifted 5 Oxhorn memberships to the community. Thank you, Robert Downs. And where did it go? It flew off my screen. There we go. And congratulations to Murden Philippe, Jessica Kindred, Joe Zazasin, Tony J, and James Bell. And then we've got Chuckwin. Chuckwin says, I'm pleased you seem to feel more positive about the upcoming Fallout television series. However, do you think it'll be as intriguing as the games? Well, yes and no. It certainly has a potential to be intriguing in its own right. But a TV show is inherently completely different from a game and caters to a different part of your brain and desires, just due to the nature of the format. With a game, you get storytelling and you get world building, but in addition to that, you get so much more. You get character creation and optimizing inventory and exploring the land yourself and crafting. And there's just all sorts of stuff that never really comes into play when it comes to the TV show. So a game is going to be more compelling from somebody who wants a game-like experience. A TV show is going to be more compelling for somebody who's just there for the world and the story. Jake Benton says also Facebook doesn't do stars yet, so the doctor is stay on YouTube. Okay, thank you, Jake Benz. Yeah, I don't know why Facebook still isn't allowing us to do stars, even though we were able to do that for literally years. Very strange. But I'm glad you're watching on YouTube. NC Barbarian says on Twitch, Ox, I used to watch you all the time on YouTube. You're looking great, my man. Missed your content. Thank you, NC Barbarian. My content is still there. I haven't gone anywhere, and I continue to make new content every week. In fact, I'm working on a big epilogue to the railroad story of Fallout 4. And I hope to have that done this weekend. I've made great progress. I think I'll be able to. Now, I'll tell you what, it's been frustrating. I sat down to shoot some of the additional scenes that I needed for that episode, only to discover that Fallout 4 was no longer working on my brand new computer. And I don't know what to do. I couldn't figure it out. Like I've gone through every single guide, and I've optimized any settings, and I've worked in NVIDIA Inspector and Profile Inspector and the dashboard. Like I've done all of that for years on my previous computers to get the game to work. And so I went through all of that again, and I read new guides, and I could not get the Steam version of Fallout 4 to work on my brand new computer, which is a big problem since Fallout 4 is one of the main games that I make content for my channel. So I actually had to buy the Xbox version of the game and install it through the Xbox app on a PC. And that worked. I don't know why. It's the same game, but by simply installing the Xbox app and purchasing Fallout 4 all over again, I got it to work. So I've been shooting footage all week, trying to get the content I need for this final episode in the Railroad story, and I'm almost done. Cordelia says, any props for the collection? Somewhere, like in the back of my head, I think there's some somewhere. I'm constantly getting new props, and I don't remember what I got and where I put it. But yeah, I showed off some stuff last week. It's still piled up here. I really need to clean my office and organize everything so that I know what I've got and what I don't have. And I haven't done that yet. So stay tuned. Jake Ben says, doesn't do stars. Ugh, typing with one hand is hard right now. Well, I wish you a quick recovery on whatever injury has happened to your other hand. Or I hope that you become more adapted to life as a recent amputee. Those are the two best case scenarios I'm thinking of right now. I won't entertain the other scenarios. Anyway, it's okay. It makes sense, Jake Benz, and you know what? YouTube is always here for those of you who want to contribute and can't on Facebook. Douglas Jin says, stars are turned off for the creator. If you can access stars on one creator's video, but not on another creator's video, stars may be turned off for that creator. You know, they were on, and I didn't make any changes to Facebook, and then they turned off. And I went through the back end, and I tried to figure it out, and I couldn't. So, yeah, I'm not giving up, but I'm not really enticed to try and figure it out. But I will continue to work on it to see what's been going on. Blue Thunder 29 says, greetings, Ox. I'm having my 3 days work leave to relax, gaming, and watch your stream. Thank you, Blue Thunder. Have a wonderful break. Mark from Sales gifted 10 Oxhorn memberships to the community. Thank you so much, Mark from Sales. And congratulations to Matthew, Morel, Tooth DK, Emperor Cleon, JJ, Arcade Wizard, Elliot, Somni, Chaos, Lushable Echo, and Cranjus McBasketball. Craig Euler says, hey, your saved games content over? No, I actually had to manually transfer my game saves from my Steam installation to the Xbox installation. And they worked. They worked. Julian Z says, a woman was 7 months pregnant with twins when she went into a coma. 3 months later, she awoke asking for her babies. The doctor said they were fine, and her brother had the honor of naming them. Uh-oh. Horrified, she exclaimed, my brother is an idiot. What name did he name the girl? The doctor says, Denise. The woman was surprised and thought that wasn't so bad. And the boy, she asked, nephew. Okay, it was a long time getting there, Julian Z, but the punchline is good. I like it. The uncle says, Denise to nephew. That's great. I love it. I'm chuckling more than I should be on that. Jake Benz says, Mrs. Benz isn't happy about me using cash for super chats, but no fear, I have my ways with her. Jake? Jake? Listen, I don't want to get you in trouble. Spending money in a married relationship should be a mutual thing. You know, you both are aware of what's going on financially. You both have access to the finances. You have your excretionary, not excretionary. That would be awful. Discretionary spending, not excretionary. You both have your discretionary spending, and, you can do what you want with your discretionary spending. But I just hope that you don't get in trouble with the Mrs. Benz. Trouble Draven says, what breed of cat is Chowder, the beautiful cat? He's a Siberian long hair. He's actually hypoallergenic. One of the reasons we got the cat at the time was because we wanted a hypoallergenic cat. Not because anyone in the household is allergic to cats, but, we have frequent visitors, and we just wanted to make sure that the cat wasn't going to become a problem later. And so, yeah, he's a big, beautiful, hypoallergenic cat. Jake Ben says, I injured my right hand and wrist at the gym. Do not fear. It's just a light sprain. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm so relieved. Thank you. It's because you injured your hand. Not that the injury is good, but I'm just glad you weren't doing something else with it. No, I hope you have a swift recovery, and thank you so much for your participation, Jake Benz. Robert Cesarma says, I had an issue with 76. A new Windows profile fixed it. A new Windows profile. Huh. I wonder if I have to do that. Cheng Yang says, hello, Ox. What are your thoughts about Hancock? Well, Cheng Yang, I produced a 40-some-odd minute video profile of Hancock that I published to YouTube years ago, where I basically go through everything about the character and I share my thoughts on Hancock. In short, he's charming, he's charismatic, he's an interesting companion, doesn't always make the most moral of choices, but I like him. I like the fact that he stands for the people. Like his big speech in Good Neighbor was a great little speech. Billy Bakaisa says, sorry I've missed you. I miss your crazy and videos. Well, thank you, Billy. I'm glad you're back. Am I crazy? Am I known for having crazy and doing crazy things? Well, I just did mimic dog vomit at the beginning of the broadcast, so I guess that Yeah, that tracks. That tracks. Thank you, Billy. Beaches says, I've been watching you for years, and I want to know if the U.S. Marines have any lore in Fallout. Do you think the Brotherhood has Marines, or is it Army? I don't know. I can't recall off the top of my head if the Marines as a military branch are in particular spoken about in the lore, but I do know that the Brotherhood came from the Army. Roger Maxson, the founder of the Brotherhood of Steel, was in the Army, and they were at the Mariposa military base when it all went down. They seceded from the Union and invited the rest of the military to join them. At least the rest of the Army to join them. If the Brotherhood has like a lightning squad or something like that, that's akin to the Marines, we haven't heard about it in Fallout lore. Daniel Holmes says, evening Ox, will System Shock return? I don't know, maybe. Do you guys want System Shock to return? I haven't really gotten many requests about System Shock since I started playing it. Jake Ben says, she spent money for the dogs, so we're even, lol. I mean, okay, are they just her dogs? They're not also your dogs? They're not family dogs? They're just hers? Well, all right, you've got your situation figured out, and that's great. I'm just glad you're here and participating. Thank you, Jake. Tilly gifted 5 Oxhorn memberships to the community. Thank you so much, Tilly, and congratulations to Nathan Pipkin, Stephen Fitzgerald, Richard Lunn, Coach 24, and Sean Swang. Thank you, Tilly. Mike H. became a gold ox. Thank you so much, Mike H. Greg Williams says, you know the old saying, never go to the grocery store hungry? I now know why. Though I thought sardines would be good after all of this time, and they are not. I had an experience like that once. I had just read The Hobbit. This was years ago. I was a young adult, and I had just read The Hobbit, and I went through a scene in The Hobbit where Tolkien is talking all about the food that the hobbits and the dwarves are eating, from the cheese and the loaves of bread and the butter and the beer. And I'm hungry, and I'm reading this, and I'm going, man, I could really use a snack. And so, I wanted to like recreate the Hobbit meal. So I went to the grocery store and I bought a hunk of cheese and I bought a loaf of French bread, and I'm like, okay, I need some sort of unprocessed meat. And all I could find is like salmon. There's this big package of smoked salmon, which is not uncommon here in the Pacific Northwest. There's, lots of fish and salmon up here. So I'm not a big fish fan. I've never liked seafood ever. I've always despised it. But at that time, I'm like, man, I really got to get over this. I'm an adult now. I should eat salmon. It's healthy. It's got the fish oil. I should buy this and try it out. And I was hungry, and I thought I'd be able to power through. So I get it home, and I've got my cheese, my hunk of cheese, and I've got my bread, and I get the salmon, and I start eating the salmon. One bite was enough. It was just like, oh, it was awful. I couldn't stand it. But yeah, I made an unwise decision because I was hungry at a grocery store. Billy Bakaisa says, good crazy. That's good. I'm glad that my form of crazy, in your eyes, is good crazy. Rachel says, what's the difference between a vegan and a programmer? Uh-oh. Is this going to get me in trouble, Rachel? One is disgusted by a rack of lamb, and the other is disgusted by a lack of ram. Well done, Rachel. That's a good one. I think I'm safe on that. That's great. Cheers. Jake Ben says they're mine, but she calls them her babies. Unbelievable. Wait. So you're saying that it's fair for you to spend money on me despite the fact that your wife doesn't like it because she spent money on dogs that are yours, that she claims are hers? Oh, she spent money on my dog, so that's hers. I'm going to spend money on what I want now, which is Oxhorn. I'm going to talk to Oxhorn and spend money and make my wife upset. They're your dogs and she spent money on your dogs? Okay, again, like, who am I? This is your relationship. Your wife, man. I'm sure she won't be that mad. You know, you should invite her to watch the show. You should sit her down and say, hey, babe, this is what I've been spending all the money on. It's this bearded guy who smokes cigars, and this is what I do for a hobby. And I'm sure she'll be on board at that point. She just needs more Oxhorn is what she needs, right? Well, thank you, Jake. Mr. Red says, it saddens me that the solar cannon in Fallout 4, it was a wasted opportunity that it never had a unique version named Solar Flare. Ah, I see. That would have been cool. The Solar Flare solar cannon. Mark from Sales says, my son swallowed some coins and was taken to the hospital. When I asked how he was, the nurse said, no change yet. It's always the really dumb ones that I just love. They're great. Love it. Thank you for that one, Mark. Chuck Wynn says, 3 guys walk into a bar. The 4th guy ducks. Smart man. Billy Bakayasa says, is this a drinking game? Okay, officially, no. Officially, no. There is no drinking game on the program because I don't want the liability. But unofficially, the viewers have decided that they're going to take a shot every time I die. I don't recommend it. That's not something I would do because I die a lot in video games. Though in this last one, Lazaret, I haven't been dying a whole lot. So you might be safe. But that's apparently the drinking game. Again, I don't endorse it. It's not something I would do. But the viewers sometimes unofficially do it. Vince M says, hey Ox, glad to see your PC is working out great. Got a dad joke for you. I went in for an interview at IKEA. The manager greeted me by saying, come in, make a seat. Cheers. You know, I wonder if they do something like that to new employees at IKEA. I mean, it probably wastes too much time, so they wouldn't do that. But it sounds like something that would be great for an IKEA interview. Jake Ben says, he says, hey, babe, I've spent money. Oxhorn, he doesn't bite. He only fake vomits, lol. Yeah, I'm all about that classy form of entertainment. I don't bite. I just fake vomit on camera for, 5 minutes straight to enhance the comedic timing. Everyone loves that. Jeffrey on Twitch says, Fallout 76 Atlantic City Part 2 releases on Tuesday with story quests and an expedition. Hey, that's great news. I hope it's done really well. Woods World says, what the heck even is Lazaret? So you learn this if you watched my series on the return of the Obra Dinn. But the Lazaret in nautical lingo is a storage area beneath the deck in the aft portion of the ship. It's like just a storage room. You would put things in the Lazaret. This game is called Lazaret because we are exploring a container ship, like a haunted container ship or something. We don't really know what's happened. Essentially, an archaeologist who's the son of an archaeologist who went missing years ago, has come on board, and they're stowing something, and we've seen statues. I'm not quite sure what the story is, but we're getting to it. Mr. Loverman on Twitch says, hello, Ox. I've got a joke for you. A kid decided to burn his house down. His dad watched, tears in his eyes. He put his arm around the mom and said, that's our son. That's arson. That's our son. That's arson. Okay, a little play on words there. Depends on how you read it. Mr. Loverman, I love it. Thank you so much. Blue Thunder says, is this game a horror one? I mean, kind of. Yeah, it's supposed to be. At the beginning of the game, I was far more scared than I was toward the middle of the game, when I thought that the statues might actually do something awful to you. But now that I know that they just move and occasionally hit you and knock you down, they don't really do anything that bad. I've kind of lost my fear. That said, there is the giant Davy Jones character, if he is Davy Jones. We've only seen him once or twice. The whistling mechanic is unique as well. Yeah. It's fun. I'd call it horror. Beaches says, Republic of Dave or Republic of Oxhorn. You decide. I mean, Dave was a moron, so if I had to choose between those two, I'd say Republic of Oxhorn. I could run a Republic better than Dave. Vince M says, fun fact, if Celine Dion sang just the vowels in her name, it would be the lyrics to Old MacDonald's Farm. Right, I'm looking at it now, and if you take out all the consonants, it is E-I-E-I-O. E-I-O. Celine Dion. E-I-O. E-I-E-I-O. That is a fun fact, Vince M. I can't tell you how fun that fact is. Man, I didn't know fun until I heard that fact. Josh Walks Alone says, your weight loss inspired me to also. Suggestions? Well, I don't know if I'm the best person to ask, as I sort of fell off the bandwagon a bit. But what I can say is when I did lose a lot of my weight, I significantly reduced the amount of food that I ate. I skipped meals entirely. I ate one meal a day, and it was portion controlled. And I did that for months. And, of course, I lost weight. I didn't worry about calories. I didn't worry about carbs or sugar. I ate what I wanted to, but I ate one meal, and it was portion controlled. And I lost weight. Jake Ben says, chat today has no memory of or about the body pillow or the old dark jokes we did in the Facebook live streams back in the day. Well, some might lol. Body pillow? What is this about a body pillow? I don't know what you mean by that. I've certainly never heard of it, and I hope no one brings it up again. As for the dark jokes, the jokes can be a little dark. They can be gray. You can have gray jokes, just no really, really dark jokes. Because I don't want to get demonetized by YouTube, right? This isn't a kid stream. This is an adult stream, but we've got limits. Like, we can't talk about certain bad things. Adam M says, 3 men on a boat have 4 cigars, but not a lighter. They threw 1 cigar overboard, making the whole boat a cigar lighter. Well done. Yeah, Adam M. I like. That's smart. That's clever. Jeff Day says, hey, Ox in chat. Hope all are well. Wish me luck. I've accepted a new job today, and I'm going to enjoy working 8 hours instead of 12. You were working 12-hour days, Jeff? Oh, man. That's rough. Well, I'm glad you're going back down to 8 hours instead of 12. Good for you, my friend, and congratulations. Mr. Red says, welcome to Red's favorite Fallout companions. All right, this is a list of Red's favorite Fallout companions. Number 1, Paladin Dance Revolution. Number 2, Arcade Ganondorf. Number 3, EDE, my love. Number 4, Old Tiny Fellows. Old Tiny Fellows? Old Longfellow. Right, okay. Because long is the opposite. Listen, tiny is not the opposite of long. Short is the opposite of long. Tiny is the opposite of large. His name isn't Old Large Fellow. It's Old Longfellow. So this should be Old Short Fellow. That's why it took me a moment. Just saying. Number 5, Porter Nicolas Cage. It's Cage. I get it. Nicolas Cage. Kind of sounds like it. All right. Thank you, Mr. Red. Dana on Facebook says, good to see you again, Ox. I've got a joke. 3 blondes walk into a bar. You would have thought that one of them would have seen it. All right, that is a good blonde joke. Well done. Arcade Wizard says, no Nick Valentine / sad face. Yeah, I mean, Nick Valentine would be right up there in some of my top companions. Man of Warb says, I've always wondered if body pillows were supposed to be called body pillows with an AW in there. Because they're body. Yeah, some of them certainly are. You could have a body pillow. In fact, if I ever come out with my own line of body pillows, I'll call them Oxhorn's body pillows. Then I'll have a different version covered in glitter, and I'll call it Oxhorn's gaudy body pillows. How far can we take this, everybody? I'll just keep going. Nah, I gotta draw a line. We're done. No more body pillow stuff. Jake Ben says, my favorite to tell on stream, what do you get when you push a piano down a mine shaft? A flat minor. A flat minor. It's a piano. It's A flat minor. But it's also a flat minor. Nicely done, Jake Benz. Love it. Rachel says, if you worked at Nuka-Cola World, at Nuka World, which park would you pick? I mean, Safari Adventure is cool, but they also have really awful monsters there that could eat and kill you. So maybe not that one. I like the Wild West one, but the robots are deadly if they, have a programming glitch. Maybe the Quantum Adventure? Tough choice. They're all deadly in some way. Stina says, all I heard was that you are indeed releasing body pillows. Well then, Stina, you need to get the wax out of your ears because clearly you are not hearing correctly. I am not, nor will I ever, have a line of gaudy body pillows. Nick says, which Fallout character could you see yourself conversing with over lunch or dinner? Definitely Nick Valentine. Piper would be interesting. I like her. But I like her in small pieces. Like, not in small pieces as in like dismembered, but in bits and pieces. I mean, not in bits and pieces as in like chopped up, but a little bit at a time. She's a good person, but I don't think I could sit for 30 minutes and talk with her. I'd probably get in an argument with her. She seems like that kind of character. Codsworth. I could talk with Codsworth. I like Preston. I could probably sit and talk with Preston. McCready. For a little bit. Yeah, for a little bit. Marcus. I'd probably have a good time talking with Marcus. Victoria Calendar says, howdy Ox, will you please give a shout out to our youngest E? They have been doing a great job with their driving practice. They did graduate from Oxhorn's driving school after all. Have a great stream. Thank you, Victoria Calendar. Major shout out to E. Congratulations on your driving practice. Hope you get your permit and then your license in record time. B. Lima Bean says, I want an oversized Oxhorn plushie, like the teddy bears you win at a carnival. Wow. A big oversized Ox plush. It's a good idea. I'll make a note of it. Something to revisit. Robert Downs says, I asked Google how to light a cigar. I got 70 million matches. But wouldn't 70 million matches light 70 million cigars? After all, you only need one match to light one cigar. Stefan Montoya says, do you know... Wow, there's cat hair everywhere. My poor microphone pop filter. He says, do you know in the trailer for the Fallout show, when the ghoul gets hit by the syringer, you can see his pre-war cowboy costume under his vest and coat. It mostly shows the collar. Really, you think his actor costume is what he's wearing post-apocalypse? That's interesting. I hope that's the case. Jake Ben says, I'm sorry, Ox, that I sent us down that pillowy path again, lol. There's nothing lol about it. I'm glad you're accepting it and you own that, but still. Here we are. Alt Grendel says, C, E flat, and G walk into a bar. The bartender says, we don't serve minors here. E flat leaves, and so C and G have a fifth between them. A fifth. You gotta understand alcohol and music to get it. I like it. That's great. Thank you, Alt Grendel. Mark from Sales says, which characters would you like to see most in a live Fallout theme park and weren't at the thing in Austin? I mean, I don't really want that. Like, I think my worst nightmare when it comes to the commercialization of the Fallout franchise is if there actually was a Nuka world and you could see, you know, Hancock walking around in costume and posing for pictures with Fallout fans. I mean, I don't know. I don't think that's what I want. I don't want all of the characters from the Fallout franchises just appearing in costume at a Fallout theme park. So, but the event in Austin was very different. Like, they were just showing off the town of Philly from the show and not necessarily any of the characters. Heather O'Malley says, howdy, Ox. I'm looking forward to the Gaudy Body Body Pillow line. Thanks for the hope. I'm not giving you hope. I am dashing your hopes to pieces. There is no hope. I have gotten rid of it. I have killed your hope for the Gaudy Body Body Pillow line. Mr. Red says, to be fair, my Liz was meant as a joke. His list was meant as a joke. Okay, here's his actual list, everybody. Number 1, Nick Valentine. All right, Nick at the top. 2, Arcade Gannon. 3, Dance. 4, Raoul. 5, Fox. 6, X688. Wow, really? 7, EDE. 8, Sergeant RL from Fallout 3. Wow, okay. And 9, Sharon with 10, Deacon. I'm amazed that X6 and Sergeant RL3 are above Deacon, one of the most interesting characters in the entire Fallout franchise. But all right. I love the list. Thank you very much, Mr. Red. Timberjack says, I want a passenger Oxhorn to ride in my car. So the life-size plush? Or like a crash test dummy? Do you want an Oxhorn crash test dummy line? Okay. Well, I'll add that to my list as well. Cheng Yang says, Tony from Bunker Hill wants to join the railroad. Guess what his code name? Drummer Boy. Just kidding. They both are voiced by the same actor. Lol. I see. Yeah. Also Garrus. The same actor voices Garrus as well. He does a lot of voices in Fallout 4. Jake Ben says, how do you make a bandstand? How do you make a bandstand? Take away their chairs. Nick says, Ox, you've got some strange fans. Yes, I do. I've come to terms with that. I've accepted it. I've accepted all of you for who you are because you've accepted me for who I am. We're all in a good place here, I think. Oh my God, is it really that time? Wow, it's almost time for the game. Harper 2000 says, Oxhorn body pillows are on sale now while supplies... You're making me say it is why you're doing that. So that someone can take that out of context and put it in a video of me selling body... I'm not selling body pillows. You're just trying to get me in trouble. Rachel says, does the ghoul give Hancock vibes? Oh, does the ghoul from the show give Hancock vibes? I thought you were asking if there was a ghoul in Fallout 4 that gave Hancock vibes. I mean, Fahrenheit probably does, but she's no ghoul. A drug user in costume. Also, we have any signs of super mutants from the show? Yeah, okay, so yeah, he does. He does give off Hancock vibes. And what's interesting is they kind of have similar radiation damage. We know that Hancock was damaged and became a ghoul from using drugs, by using an experimental radioactive drug. Now, the ghoul from the Fallout show has got a very different type of ghoulification. He doesn't look like all of the other ghouls we've seen, and we haven't learned why yet. I mean, presumably it's because he was exposed to radiation from the bombs dropping that day, as opposed to radiation that has dissipated over time in the world. But I guess we'll find out why he is so different. And as for super mutants, no, there hasn't been any sign of super mutants yet. I'm really excited to see if they show up. But remember, on the West Coast, it's a bit different from the East Coast, as the West Coast super mutants were all controlled by the Master, and they were supposed to be smart. Most of them were intelligent. And then after the Master died, the remnants kind of moved off, and many of them went east and were found in the Midwest under various different leaders, many of whom were intelligent. So yeah, the super mutants on the West Coast are kind of different from the ones on the East. Urarur says, oh lordy, it's Ox's naughty gaudy body pillows. More cushion for the what? More cushion for the squishing. Coming soon. Ox swivelly nipple tassels. You're just trying. This is what people do. They take snippets out of videos and they make weird things on the internet. You can't have me saying these things. I realize you're paying me to talk, but come on, have some pity. Have some mercy. Don't be talking about nipple tassels and squishing. What's wrong with you? Man of Warp says, how do you slowly make a band stand? Have them play musical chairs. Okay. I like it. A variation on your previous one. Alt Gwendol says, time, Oxhorn. Yes, it's time. Let me go get the lights. Jake Benz says, what's the difference between a piano and a fish? You can't tune a fish. Tune a fish. Thank you, Jake Benz. Tim Wright says, respect, bro. Thank you, Tim Wright. Respect back at you, my friend. Okay. Let's get back to Lazaret. Whoops, I should probably launch it. Let's see. There we go. Okay, let me get the lights. Now, I don't know how much we have left. Viewers were giving me the impression last week that I was actually approaching the end. So we might have an hour or less left in the game. So I'm not sure. But we'll definitely do our best to get to the end. Adam M. gifted 5 Oxhorn memberships to the community. Thank you, Adam M. And congratulations to Sarah Slack, Jesse Willis, Pop Blender, and Esperanza. Thank you very much, Adam M. And congratulations all. Jake Ben says, Oxhorn body pillows, cigars on sale. On sale for a very limited time. Yes, yes. It sounds like an ad that I would say in one of my videos, doesn't it? Doesn't it, Jake? Thank you. Jared on Facebook says, so sorry for being late for the stream, Ox. Late time, I had an autocorrect error. Last time, I tried to tell you that my mom's dog passed away a while ago. I tried telling you it was Snooky, not Snacky. Again, autocorrect error. Okay. Well, I mean, I can see why autocorrect would change Snooky into Snacky. But my condolences to your mom and your dog Snooky. I hope Snooky had a wonderful life. Bottom text says, Ox, always good to see your live stream. Who's the best companion in Fallout 4 and why is it Curie? Curie is a great companion. She's interesting, she's intelligent, she's got an amazing backstory and side quest. It's interesting running with her, but she becomes one-dimensional pretty quickly because after she gets her synth body, she just explores everything in the wasteland as if it's new for the first time. And, you know, it's cute, but it gets a little old after a while. That said, Curie is, of course, very wholesome and a lovely companion. Andres gifted 5 Oxhorn memberships to the community. Thank you, Andres. And congratulations to Viral Mag Ravager, Johnny Marquez Ramirez, Robert Moneygold, AAM 1053, and Bex. Thank you, Andres. Man of Warb says, I've always wondered whether the sad scales in music got their specific name, because mining is such a dangerous occupation. Well, yeah, it's just minor is the opposite of major, right? You've got to have a word to describe the major chord, the primary chord that everybody is usually using when composing music. They don't use the minor one because it sounds sad, unless they're trying to make a minor sounding song, like a sad song. But that's why it's minor, because it's not majorly used. Anyway, Jake Ben says, we'll get you crack eventually, Ox. Oh, 2 crack. 2 crack. For a minute there, I thought you were offering me something that Hancock would enjoy. And I was going to say, no, I don't need it. But you're saying you're going to get me to crack. Okay. I guess that's better? All right, let's pick up where we left off. Fix the water pump. Okay, so this is the problem with picking up games after an extended absence. I gotta remember where the water pump was. It's not there. I think it was back here somewhere. Or upstairs. Engineering. Oh yeah, this is gonna be locked. No, I came out through here. Cargo hold. Okay, that's the cargo hold we couldn't explore. There we go, I found it. your cargo hold too. Don't touch me as I walk by, please. Yay. Alright, I'm gonna save. And then this should be open to us now. We pumped out the water. That it's close. That he's... I wish I had my flashlight. Why do they have to take my flashlight away? Oh no, is this one of the ones that follows me? If I get too close to that guy, he's gonna throttle me. Wasn't there one right here? Where did it go? Oh no. Wasn't there one right there? Ah! Okay. Just as long as they don't start following me, I can't stand that kind of crap. What do you mean? Guess I gotta open it from the other side. Ah, scoot through there. Right, I'll scoot through there in a minute. Let me see what's down here. Oh, I can't get down there. Looks like we're gonna scoot. Dark. Why are you so dark? Oh no. Can I close this? He's walking my way. Yeah, he's coming. Can I close this? Oh. Close this. What? That's right. Oh, he's gone. Oh man, do I need to restore power? Okay, don't be right on the other side. Oh, hello. One of the valve handles is missing. 0x Gaming says, Ox, will you consider doing Alone in the Dark? I will consider doing Alone in the Dark. In fact, can I tell you a secret? I purchased it just before I did this broadcast. And, if we end things early, depending on how I feel, I might play a little bit Alone in the Dark. but it would necessitate a restart of the broadcast. So we'll see if we have time for that later. Jake Ben says, well, that's enough riling up the chat for this week. Until next week's episode, this is Mr. New Vegas reminding you that you're nobody till somebody loves you. And that somebody is me. Good night / day, everyone. Thank you, Jake Benz. You're nobody till somebody loves you. You mean I gotta go down the creepy dark hallway? Or take the creepy dark elevator? One of them, and I don't have a... Oh, come on! You took my flashlight! What do you mean it's too dark? You took my flashlight. Alright, I guess I'm gonna go up here. Wow. Wow. That wasn't a mannequin. That was a ghost. That was a ghost of one of the dead workers. What? What? How am I floating? Oh. What? The drive chain is missing. Fix the elevator. Okay. Okay. Okay, I gotta fix the drive chain. I've gotta find a flashlight so I can explore down there. I've gotta restore power over here so that I can, I don't know what, but that's gonna require a valve. So now I know what I need. Now I gotta figure out how to get it. There's a hatch right here. Can't access the hatch. Right, maybe something has opened up behind us that'll give us what we need. Yeah, this is open now. Thanks, guys. I'm assuming that's you. Thank you. Oh. Oh, light bulb missing. Well, that's not gonna help me. I gotta fix the light bulb first. Oh, man, I gotta swim. More water. Another mannequin. Looking for fish? Are they big koi? Okay. The handle is missing. God. I gotta get a handle and a valve and a light bulb and a flashlight and a crankshaft thing. You want to shake hands? No thanks. A light bulb! Yay! Alright, I got that! Oh, man. And of course, they put him in a place that I can't sneak by without touching him. And he's gonna, like, bury me underwater. He's gonna try and drown me. Watch, I'm gonna sneak by. See what I mean about the mannequins? It was scary the first time. But now it's like, not. Now it's expected. Hey, we got lore. We've made it down to the cargo area. We were told to stay in the superstructure, but no one goes up there anymore with what's happened to the medical deck. It should be safe down here, but to make sure nothing can follow us, we've removed the drive chain for the elevator. Right, because ghosts and the supernatural need elevators and mechanical means to move around. Where we're at? Oh! Is that a ripple in the water? You see his head peering around the corner there? And he moves. Of course he does. Okay, going through the tube. Nothing scary at the end of this tube. Oh. Oh, we're fine. We're fine. More and more crew members are finding themselves on the medical deck. More patients are experiencing chest pains and worsening symptoms. Could it be contagious? The crew are growing increasingly anxious. The best thing we can do is keep them quarantined on the medical deck. Between this fog, the engines going down and being missed by that rescue team, and now this sickness, it's becoming difficult to keep everyone calm. Can't tell if it's moving my way or not. It is. It is getting closer. Shoot. It is moving my way. Could you stop just for a minute, please? Okay. All right. I'm going to face you. Ah! Hey. Okay. You just stay right there. Ah! That's right. What? What? Got a door here, huh? Jerk. Okay. Oh, oh, what? What? Oh, okay. What? Oh, no. Oh, that's a crying mannequin head. That head is more realistic than the others. I got the valve handle. Oh. Oh, man. Oh, hey. Hey, guy. You a ghost dude? Or are you a body stuffed in there? You just looking at me? Yeah, I see you back there. What's the point of you? Okay, I got the valve. That means I gotta go all the way back and use it to restore power in that one room. Where'd he go? Oh, he's gone. Oh, he's gone. Well, that's a good thing. I'm just gonna take that as a win. Still these doors? No? No? He stays there. Okay. Bye, everybody. Going back this way. Okay. Okay. All right. So we should be able to use the valve here. One of the valve handles is missing. This is the wrong valve? I just got a valve. Is this the wrong one? Crap. Well, I did the wrong thing. Garbage out here. Alright. Bye. Bye. Hello. Oh yeah, right. Uh-oh. Is it enough? It was. Okay. Just don't touch me. Don't turn around. Oh, it's the flashlight. Yay. Yay, the flashlight. Thank you. Well, I now know where I need to go. Go down here, we did. Okay. Not that. What? Oh, don't do this to me. Who's turning? I'm glad for the light, but what does that mean? What does it mean? look who's waiting for us down there. Machinery. Oh, it's just peeking around the corner. Did you see that? He moves so quickly, too. Why the peekaboo? Chain storage. It's locked. Uh-oh. Was that you peeking at me around the corner? Oh, shit. That was a really loud bang. There's so much noise in here. It appears that those who first started showing symptoms had spent more time on the main deck. Could it be exposure to the fog that's causing this strange sickness? So far, none of the crew who have been confined to the lower decks have gotten sick. I've been outside a few times, but thankfully my duties keep me mostly indoors. As a precaution, the captain has ordered that the crew are not to go above deck for any reason until further notice. Oh, upstairs. But also, side door, and it's locked. Oh, I see, they connect. Oh, hey, just chilling. What? Okay, oh, great. It's a guessing game. Ah! Oh my God! Why did I do? this you? Oh, man. That's a lot of... Ah, dude, come on, man. Stop it with this. Just run away. Run away. Just leave me alone. No! Oh. Oh. Come on, come on. No! What am I looking for? Gotta find something here. Gotta find something in this viscera. Okay, I'm here, game. You got this guy in here with me. What are we... Oh, there it is. No, don't turn your back to it. Don't turn your back to it. Stop taking your sweet time. He's right there. I see. Poor guy. Oh. Oh, this is the room. This is the room we are in. This is where he died. Oh! Right. Okay, so the spider things are the bodies of the dead crew. Brilliant. And now the door is open. Well, our little mannequin following us around is gone. The spiders are not fun. Not fun, man. Okay. Colonel 87th says, Night Ox. Good night, Colonel 87th. Thank you for joining us today. Have a wonderful night. Over the last few days, the patients have been getting worse. What started as chest pain soon developed into a strange hardening of the skin and stiffening of joints until the patient is unable to move on their own. The illness has already proven fatal in some cases. Stranger still, some of the bodies have gone missing from the morgue. We need to get the remaining patients to a hospital as soon as possible. Oh, so all of the mannequins we've found are actually the stiffened bodies of the crew. That actually makes a lot of sense. Oh no. This means we're gonna find spider things. Okay, so there's a ladder over there. I think I gotta race to the ladder. As soon as I enter this room, the spider things are gonna come after me, I'm thinking. That's my guess. Ranker 1138 says, if Annie is short for Anakin, is Obi, and Obi is short for Obi-Wan, what is Luke short for? A stormtrooper. He's short for a stormtrooper. It's a quote from the first movie. Luke, you're a little short for a stormtrooper. All right, here we go. No? No chase? No? Okay. We're okay. We got lore. I must be going mad. I've been seeing some of my friends again, but that's impossible. They're dead. I know they're dead. I saw it happen. But every now and then I see them again, watching me from across the room. Sometimes it feels like they're guiding me. So are they good or bad? Oh, shit. Okay, up we go. Up we go. Just up we go. Let's go up, up, up. Ah! Ha ha! Oh. Oh. Oh, I see. I see, I see, I see. Okay. Alright. I get you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Alright. Let's go down. I get it. Run! Yep. Oh. Okay. Oh. I got it. I got the valve. Okay, that's for that one room. Noel Heron says, only thing that can get Ox into a murder room is the prospect of lore. It's like a Scooby snack. It is like a Scooby snack, a little bit of lore. Ah! Oh, no, stop! I went the wrong way! I went the wrong way. I tried to go back and I forgot that I closed the door on myself. I went the wrong way. All right. We're taking, is this a shot? I'm not condoning this, but I'm taking a shot. Okay, so left. We go left. Do we even bother looking? No. Up we go. Yeah. Eat it, spider guy. Oh, we're here! Yay! We're here! Oh, hooray! Still need the key for chain storage. Okay, we've got the valve. Oh, man. Okay, we got it. Robert Downs says that was for sure a shot. mean, we're supposed to be going up to the superstructure. Oh, where are we? It's like a fish tank. Wow, this is interesting. We're examining all the architecture of a ship. What you got? Chain storage key. Okay, chain storage. Ah! What? What? I think that was a glitch. I think that was a glitch. Whoops. I fell through the world. Lawrence Corner says, your ship's got a serious case of crabs. Yes, it does. He needed to be more careful. Greg Williams says, hey, Ox, currently watching the X-Men 97 reboot on Disney+. Did you watch the X-Men back in the day as a kid? What were some of your favorite shows? I did watch the X-Men as a kid. It was my brother and I's favorite pastime. I loved Gambit. Gambit was my favorite. He loved Wolverine, of course. Okay, what happened here? I fell through. There we go. Okay. It was a glitch. It was a triggered event, but I somehow fell through the bottom. Simon says, the helicopter is fixed up and we're almost back to the ship. What's going on in there? I'm heading up to the superstructure now to release the lockdown. I've searched the lower decks and found no survivors. That's all you're going to say? You're not going to talk about the creepy crab people and the moving mannequins and everything? Okay. Understood. We'll be there to extract you soon. We've just got a visual on the ship. Looks like it's coming up on a large fog bank. Oh no. Are we going to be here forever? Do not enter the fog. I'll explain later. Well, you'd better hurry then. We don't have much time before the fog reaches you. Oh, crap. Crap. Maybe he thought his friends wouldn't even believe him. It's such a ridiculous thing that he can't repeat it for fear of not being believed. All right, chain storage. Yay. Ah. Still no more coins. Okay. Take the elevator up to the superstructure. Come on. Why you gotta make me wait? Ah. This is the worst part, the waiting. How many decks does this ship have? Oh, hey. I am safe in the elevator, right? Tell me I'm safe in the elevator. Ooh. The Raging Krogan says, "Hey Ox, I have a game I would really recommend to you out of all the others for the next Scotch and Smoke Rings. It's called Titanic Adventure Out of Time, and it's very eerie from the music down to walking the halls. I've had it recommended a couple of times, and it sounds really interesting. I'll have to check it out. Thank you very much, The Raging Krogan." These are tight hallways. It is a ship, though. I suppose it's... Nav deck! Yeah! Coins! I bet they're hiding a coin down here. Gotta get the loot. A deck. Yep, alright. Keep out! B deck! Oh, and there's the dude. Won't open. Alright, I have a feeling that when we try to get to the nav deck, it's going to be locked, and so we're going to have to come down here anyway, so let's just go all the way back up to the nav deck and try the door. Level 3 security clearance is required to access the bridge. If you think you should have access but haven't been issued a keycard, see the security officer on A deck. As I thought. This door needs a keycard. Communications, third officer. Let's start with communications. Locked. Third officer. Here we go. Oh, hey, officer. Oh no, they gave me a place to hide. Oh, great. It means we're going to be stalked by what's his name. Oh, he's looking at me. Oh, no. What's in the laundry? Making that racket. 4239. Oh, and now he's gone. If this is the same hallway. It is. 4239. Until further notice, the security disk is for creating new keycards will remain with me. Over the last few days, we've seen a number of crew members trying to gain unauthorized access to the bridge to release the lockdown, and that's a risk I'm not willing to take. Things will go back to normal once we're out of this fog, and it's safe to lift the lockdown. Captain Taylor. Blank keycard, security clearance disk. Remember, 4329. God! What? Is stealth a thing? I'm still alive. Oh, okay. Okay. This can't have anything to do with the code, can it? All right, this has got to be something else. Okay. So we gotta put something there. Four, 2, 3, 9. It's got to be for something else. this dude's gone. Oh wait, no, he was in the other one. Right. Room assignment: Scott Ackerman, Miranda Layton, Nick Stafford, Edward Briggs, Kirsta Aldrin, and Fred Moore. 423, there's no 9. Bathrooms. I hate that so much. It's getting farther away, though. Now it's closer. That's really close. And I can't whistle from in here. He was getting farther away. Welcome aboard to all new recruits. Welcome aboard. Your personal belongings can be stored in your designated locker in the storage room across the hall, the combination of which has been set to your birth year. Feel free to change the combination. Any bulkier items have been stowed in the cargo hold. He's really close. Yeah, I can hear him moving too. Ah. 4239, right? Okay, so that must not be what it's for. We read in the note that the combination has been changed to a birth year. So the combination we saw on the wall must be for something else. So we need to find a note that says a birth year somehow. Colonel 87th says, don't get too comfortable with the whistling mechanic. The game slowly changes. Trust me, it's not a spoiler, even though it sounds like it. Okay. It looks like there's something in the drain. It can't be reached by hand. To the maintenance team, this morning I dropped my cabin key in the shower room, and I believe it may have fallen down one of the drains. If someone happens to find my key, I'd appreciate if you could return it. Thanks, Derek Norton, First Officer. G. Hackett. Come on, man. Alright, so G. Hackett was in number 5. So is it like in that hotel game? If I whistle and he responds, does that mean he's on the same level as me? Just far away? Yeah, slowly. Oh, hey, it's the puzzle for... Okay. Oh, he's close. He's close. He's close. It's getting farther away. It's close again. farther away. I don't wanna. Hey, Colonel 87th says, just making sure you don't have a heart attack. Oh. Yeah, no, at this point, always on the table, I suppose. Oh. I just need to get upstairs, solve the puzzle in that room. I've got the key for it now. Nothing. He's not on this floor. Right? 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 Yeah, okay. B. Hackett. It doesn't say anything about B. Hackett. Kirsta Eldred was supposed to be in number 5, but we found the nameplate for B. Hackett. Why? Okay, where's the key? Notes. Mounting casualties. Welcome aboard. Boxes sketch. All right, middle, first, and second. Top, second to last. Third last. MTS Endurance Crew Manifest. Captain Arnold Taylor. Date of birth, 27th of May, 1964. First Officer Derek Norton, 25th of April, 1966. Second Officer Glenn Hackett. He was the second officer. What was his nameplate doing in Krista's room? 19th of August, 1969. All right. So, which locker do we need? The Raging Krogan says, Ox, he just wants a hug. He's just a bit rough. He's very rough. Number 3. Nick. '13th of February, 1984. So, 1984. – Boom. Ah. String and a hook. Oh, showers. We gotta get to the showers. Nice. Officer's key. First officer, Derek Norton. Why? Just stop it with that, man. Cheap. Just cheap. Cheap. I'm just running as fast as I can. Blank key card, yeah. Ah! Ah, 4-2. What? 4239. Come on, chat, help me out here. What was it again? It was 4239. Four, 2, 3, 9. Oh, man. How do these work? I know we all had these in high school. Do you pass the second one 3 times? Or do you pass it 2 times? It was 4239, not 4329. It was 4239. Just trying to remember. 4, 2, 3, 9. Okay, well, I tried not going all the way and passing 0. I mean, the way these work is you have to pass 0, right? So 4, then we switch directions, and we pass 2 once, full cycle, 2, then we reverse directions, pass 3 once, 3, we reverse directions. Do we pass 9 once? We got to pass it once, right? 9. Yeah! What? What? I don't understand safes. Okay. Full cycle. 4. Full cycle. 3. Full cycle. Pass it once. 2. Full cycle. 9. Just do the numbers, says chat. I mean, okay, I've done that. 4, 3, 2, 9. Whoops. 4, 2, 3, 9. Chloe Big says you have to spin at the beginning to clear them out too. Yeah, but it says reset. Lower right-hand corner. Oh, it's not 329, it's 239. Okay, so 4. Full cycle, 2. Pass 2 once. 3. Pass 3 once. 9. Craig Euler says try alternating directions each time. That's what I'm doing. It's 4. 2. 3. Laura says, do you have to click or something for each one to register? I don't know. 4. 4. 2. 'Captain has security clearance. So we need to go into the captain's room. Oh, he's close. Oh, he's close. Oh, he's really close. Esquisi says, keep spinning forward to the next number. Alt Grendel says, I would suggest checking the wall to make sure that there isn't a space like 4, 3, 2, space 2, space 9. All right. 4, 2, 3, 9. Is that supposed to be a space between the 4 and the 2? 4 space 23 space 9. Nope. Maybe I got to do full revelations. 4 space 1 2 3 space 1 9. Wyoming Homesteader says Oxhorn combination locks generally only have 3 numbers. 4239 most likely is for something else. Okay. But no, that's not true. I've got a combination lock, and it has 4 numbers. Oh wait, no, it doesn't. It has 3. Now that I'm remembering. Well, let's go down the other clues that we have. We've got a nameplate. We've got a flashlight. We've got a number of notes that have pin marks on them. So let's see what we have yet to... No, they're all gone. All the pin marks are gone. We've gone through all of the notes that have pin marks. We got that. We got the wire. We got the key. We're in the room. We need to go into the captain's room. We got the key card. We need to go in the captain's room to get the security clearance so that we can reprogram the key card to get to the bridge. This is the only puzzle left. The only thing that isn't explained is the nameplate. The nameplate was for a completely different person than the name that was on the door. Katie's name was on the door, but it was for this other Fitzgerald guy or whatever his name is. Craig Euler says, did Ox use the paper with the green circles? I did. The Raging Krogan says, Ox, look in the drawer by the horse. Oh, that's right. There was that projector thing. We need to put the nameplate on the projector. Oh, right. Thank you. Or not. G. Hackett. Okay, so whatever we get in the safe, we have to put here. Interesting that that's locked. Second officer's bathroom is locked. Communications is also locked. You know what? We haven't kept going down. Oh, man. Come on. Really? Oh, man. Okay. Hey, look at that. Communications room key. All right. God! No! No! I've been whistling like a madman. No! Why? Come on. Run away. Where's the locker when I need one? Where's the locker? Where's the locker when I need one? Give me a locker. Oh. Ah, it's coming. Too many crickets. No! I went too far. Oh, we're okay. We're okay. Just a little bit of music is all. Just music. And we're good. Oh. Communications key. Right. Okay, so I need to do a 5-letter word, not SOS. Ah! Come on! Oh, I did it wrong. There we go. What? How is it changing? Am I just... There we go. God, it's just doing wrong. Crest! Crest! Library key? This is just impossible. J. Blackwood? Okay, but why? Come on, give it to me. Give it to me. I need it. I need it. Give it to me. Oh, that's for the projector. Picked up a wooden statue. Hey! Stop it! Stop it! I need it! Thank you. Get me demonetized. Oh my god, I hate stuff like this. I hate stuff like this. Yay! Oh, there's the combination. Okay. S. Ackerman. 12. Okay, so right to 12, left to 7, right to 2, 3 to 5. It's 4. It's 4. Combination lock, 4 numbers. right to 12, 7 to, left to 7, right to 2. Okay, it was right to 12, left to 7, right to 2. This last one, 4, 5. Right 12, left to 7, right to 2, left to 5. 12, 7, 2, 5. Dang it! I did it! It's why? Left to 12. Right to 7. Left to 2. Right to 5. It's right to 12, says chat. What? No. Yeah, but hold on a second. You're right. It's right to 12. It's too late at night for this. God. Right to 12. Left to 7. But I still went the right way. Right to 12. Left to 7. Right to 2. Left to 5. I just said it wrong. I did it right. I just said it wrong. Right to 12. Left to 7. Right to 12. Left to 7. Right to 2. Right to 5. I did it right. Okay, maybe we got to do the passing. That's backwards, says chat. Really? Right, left, 12. Something is 7. Something 2. 5. Oh! It's the cardinal directions I'm having a hard time with. Right and left. Who needs to know right and left? I'll figure it out someday. I've only had 42 years on this earth to learn the difference between my right and left. I just need another 42 more. That's all. Dark Chlorine gave me a trophy. Thank you, Dark Chlorine. Well, I've got a bunch of... Oh, I see what I gotta do. I gotta put the nameplates on the right rooms? Is that what I gotta do? But it's not showing me which one is which. Tony J says, but you're on a ship, so they're called starboard and barcord. No, it's port and starboard. Starboard and barcord? It's port and starboard. What are you talking about? Okay, I've got all these nameplates, and that's all I've got left. Like, all of my notes are now crossed off. There's no pins in any of them. I've got all these nameplates, but no idea what to do with them. Do I put them on the doors? That's archives. Maybe I gotta go to the floor below and put them on the right one. Seems like a tedious and unnecessary puzzle. Scott Ackerman is one. Okay, Scott Ackerman. Where do I put the nameplates? This is Scott's room. Maybe I need to finish exploring the bottom floor. Lounge, galley, crew mess, gym. All right. Explored. Explored. Problem is there's... Oh, man. There's nowhere to hide on this floor. There are no lockers. No place to hide in this room. I have a feeling there's something I'm missing. Ah, yes. Being the chief mate, Norton sits at the head of the table. Blackwood and Ackerman like a glass of wine with their meals. Layton is opposite to Blackwood. Hackett sits at the end of the table closest to the galley. Okay, Norton at the head of the table, Hackett at the end of the table. Well, there's Hackett at the end of the table. So we need Norton at the head of the table. Who like wine? Blackwood and Ackerman like a glass of wine. Blackwood. Where's Ackerman? Ackerman. Ackerman, like a glass of wine. Hackett, close to the galley. Layton, opposite Blackwood. Right? Layton, opposite Blackwood. Blackwood and Ackerman like wine. Norton at the head. Hackett at the end. Hackett at the end, Norton at the head, Blackwood likes wine, Ackerman likes wine, Layton opposite Blackwood. Oh. Oh my God. No. Blackwood likes wine. So that's right. That's the head of the table. That's Norton. Blackwood likes wine. Right? Blackwood and Ackerman like a glass of wine. Oh, he likes to sit by the galley. That's the door to the galley. So I've got the wine lovers opposite. All right. Now. Oh. The reason that it confused me because it said back of the table, but that's not the back of the table. It's the side of the table with its back to the galley. Captain's key. Finally. Oh. Are you freaking kidding me? No! Oh! Why? Arcade Wizard says, lol, did he Kool-Aid Man on you? He did! Like the Kool-Aid Man, he just burst out of the wall. I don't know how I got away, but I did. Sean Fernego says, oh yeah. This game has tried my patience. It's exhausting. Okay. Save, says Contra Dim. Yeah, I'm gonna save. I am gonna save. We got the captain's key. We got the captain's key. Captain! Really? I mean, no, bye. Okay, that's it. That's the game right there. That's really. Why? Make me do this. Yay! Oh, he's gone. Oh, he's gone. Oh no, I fell to the deck that was the medical deck. No! Crap. Been waiting long? Oh man. So close. So close and yet so far. Oh! Oh, wow. They've got worms in the brain. Look at that. I knew it was going to happen. I knew it was going to happen. And it still freaked me out. Oh. Just trying to examine the x-ray. I just want to see the centipede in this man's brain. Could you just not for a minute? Just a minute. Just a minute, okay? Wow. Centipede in his brain. Yikes. Patients appear to be suffering from an unknown illness. The illness progresses as follows. The patient experiences intense chest pain, which will worsen over time. Fatigue begins to set in, and the color of the patient's skin begins to take on a paler tone. The patient will begin to show signs of impaired mobility due to stiffening of the joints. X-rays show signs of calcification of internal organs, beginning from the lungs and then spreading throughout the rest of the body. This makes breathing difficult for the patient. Calcification begins to affect the skin as well, giving the patients a stone-like appearance. The virulence of the illness seems to be related to the length of exposure to the fog, with the quickest deaths occurring within 2 days, while others have survived for up to 2 weeks. The cause of death in most cases is respiratory failure, caused by excessive calcification of the lungs. However, the process seems to continue even after death until the entire body has been calcified. Gustavo Plays says, that was private medical information, Oxhorn. He was upset that you didn't respect that. Anyway, good evening, Ox. Thank you, Gustavo Plays. It's like it's at the back of his sinuses. And then it burrows up past the eyes and into the brain. What do I do if he comes for me? I can't go out the door, and I haven't found a locker. Oh, dear God. How big is this ship? All right, hold on a second. My cat is stuck in here. I need to let him out. Be right back. Who was it last week who said I had about an hour left? Clearly you haven't watched me play a horror game. Yeah, this is probably going to take the rest of the episode. Padlock key. Okay, do we run? I knew something was gonna happen. I knew it was something. Oh, I need 2 more. Come on, move. You're in my way. I'm trying to explore this room. Contro Dim says, supposed to be 3 to 4 hours. Grandpa Gamer play speed. Ah, shush. Didn't get me. It didn't get me. Surgery. Stay in the chair, okay? Don't be like the others. Just stay in the chair. Please. Thank you. Padlock key. Where is that arm even coming from? Behind the counter? Oh, did it take the key? No, I got the key. Where? What? There's no room back there. All right. Got too close. Just got too close. Oh, now you're coming for me, huh? Fine. One more to go. Didn't get me. Didn't get me. Morgue? Oh, great, the morgue. This is the worst floor. Just jump scare galore. He was on the opposite end of the room when I picked up the key. He teleported to my end just so he could jump scare me. Okay, I got the final key, but what's this? Storage room. Okay. I got the final key. I'm at a dead end, which means all I have to do is walk back, which means they're gonna throw something at me. Here we go. They're gonna throw something at me. They're gonna throw something at me right now. What as I turn the bend? Oh, hello. Is this guy gone? This guy's gone. I can activate that somehow. But I have to do it from up there. Okay, here we go. Final key. Speak now or forever hold your peace. Oh, okay. Right. Tiffany Sailing says, that padlocked door reminds me of Silent Hill. The Room. Awesome looking game. Doesn't. That's a game I have not played yet. I'll have to check it out. All right, A deck. Scott Ackerman. Oh, look at that nice guy. Time to save. Hidden O-ball found. Hey, okay. That's what it was. It was a hidden O-ball. But I haven't been doing very good. I've only gotten 3 of them so far. Okay, so this should bring me upstairs, right? Simon, the ship will be entering the fog any minute now. Where the hell are you? Go. Okay, release the lockdown. Yay. Oh, what's in here? Oh, that's where I came from. No, that goes outside. That's where I came from. Are we in the fog? I can't tell. That's how we release the lockdown. Okay. Hey! All right. the fawn. Wow. That was fast. Just in the nick of time. Okay, I guess that's it. I was expecting him to like look at his hands and see that they're starting to calcify and turn pale. And that's how they would have ended the game. But no, we made it. We got out. That's it. All right. We did it. Okay. The Raging Krogan says good ending. Yeah, good ending. Is that the only ending? Or are there more endings? Cloud Big says, can we start Alone in the Dark tonight, or is it too late? It's pushing it. I got about 40 minutes left, but I don't know. I mean, 40 minutes isn't much to do. Like, we'd get past the title sequence and maybe arrive at the mansion if we're exploring an old mansion. It's not a lot. You guys want to start 40 minutes of Alone in the Dark tonight? Or should we wait for a good solid chunk of time, like a good 3 hours to explore Alone in the Dark? Wow. Chat's a bit conflicted, actually. But overall, most of you want to do it. Okay. Well, I think that's the consensus. So I'm going to end this broadcast, and I'm going to upload a thumbnail, and then I'm going to start a new broadcast, and we'll go through about 40 minutes or so of Alone in the Dark. All right? So this broadcast is going to end, and then I'm going to do a new one. You're going to have to go to the new one so that we can all join the same chat on YouTube. But if you're on Twitch, then I'll be back in like 5 minutes. All right, hang tight, everybody. I'll be back really soon. Thanks for watching. Be back soon.